Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Telugu movie Pagal. Pagal means mad or eccentric. I don't know whether the movie makers meant that they were Pagal or the acting cast was Pagal or the viewers who are watching this particular movie is Pagal. I didn't understand at all. Why I'm telling this, you will come to understand only after watching the movie Pagal. Pagal is a movie which stars Vishwak Sen and Nivetha Peturaju in the lead roles. Murali Sharma has a small role in the movie, and Bhumika Chawla almost has a negligible role. The movie Pagal is slated to be a romantic comedy movie, rom-com as we call it, but the romantic part of the movie should have been strong. That is really weak, and the comedy, where was it? Here and there the comedy is there, okay, but some comedy is over the head, some below the belt, horrible. I didn't understand the logic of that comedy. Also comedy I felt was forced into the movie, and it was not spontaneous, and it was not natural, it was not funny at all. Coming to the romantic moments and the romance was looking very silly, the silliest romance, silliest love story I've ever seen. Very sad and bad to watch such movies like Pagal. In spite of having a talented actor like Vishwak Sen and Nivetha Peturaju, the movie I felt it was not even okay. It was below par, par, or I can call it as a below average movie. There are mixed opinions about the movie. In frank, I did not like the movie at all. Now let me divide the movie into first half and second half, and also narrate the plot related to the first half and second half. First half, where is the plot at all? Absolutely, I didn't understand. The first 10-15 minutes of the movie is interesting, and it looks lovely. I felt some concept will definitely be built on this particular plot, and it will be an interesting movie to watch. But it really failed me. It failed my intellectual levels, it failed my understanding, and it failed my vision of watching the movie at all. I thought, why did I first of all choose to watch this movie? If at all, I should have directly jumped into the second half or last half an hour to know what exactly is happening, because first half is so pathetic, so horrible, so badly made, so horrible storytelling. It was that it was very difficult for me to tolerate. Headache, real headache, heartache also, I should tell. Now Prem is the protagonist of our movie, played by Vishwak Sen. In his childhood he loses his mother, the mother with whom he was very affectionate with. He loved his mother to the core, and his mother also loved him to the core. They had a very strong bonding and relationship, and he also tells his friends while he was a kid that he is very clear. His thoughts are very clear about his mother, and he loves his mother and none other much than his mother. So such was a bonding between Prem and his mother. Suddenly he loses his mother, and suddenly he feels being orphaned, and as if he has lost all the love of the world. And then some gnanis, some very highly intellectual friends, and some well-wishers, so the so-called well-wishers tell him, if you love somebody, they will love back to you. You will get similar love as good as your mother's love. Now I can't tell, a protagonist Prem is really innocent or stupid or what, or a mixture of innocence and stupidity. I don't know. He goes with a rose and proposes each and every girl. So his thought is, if I find a girl who loves me as good as my mother or as best as my mother, I'll return the love back to her, and I love that girl as I loved my mother. I can't understand if Prem really had a rose garden in his backyard, and how many roses he grew. He goes with a rose to each and every girl he sees in his school, in his college, even as he grows up, and proposes them. It doesn't matter which girl it is. He just goes with a rose, gives a rose to her, and proposes, I love you, you love me back. I love you, you love me back. What is this stupid going on here? Horrible. The first half is entirely, totally spent. Even the major part of the second half, when he loves Nivetha Peturaju and tells her that I have loved so many girls, but I have never loved a girl like you. I never said I love you in true sense to any girl, and you are the only girl I love you. I can't understand what stupidity was going on, giving rose to anybody on the road, anybody in the school, anybody in the college, and telling, I love you, I love you, I love you, you should love me back, I love you, you should love me back. What the hell was going on in the movie? Is this Pagalpan? If this is Pagalpan, this is Heights. Does the director have any brains? A boy who has lost his mother, trying to find out his mother in a girl, trying to identify the motherly love in a girl, and he wants to give the same love that he showed to his mother to that particular love, and that boy acting in a crazy way, the craziest way ever. Now I was confused. The boy who has lost his mother and who knows what mother's love is, at the beginning of the movie he tells, I will introduce you to one character who introduced love to me, that was my mother. And such a boy grows up to become so weird that one day he declares that he has proposed to 1600 girls. Is it a world record of some sort? Horrible, man. And then couple of times when the love fails, he doesn't even hesitate to end his life. Prem travels from Hyderabad to Vishakhapatnam because somebody tells that there is a lot of love in Vishakhapatnam, as large as ocean. What silly it was. And he tries to propose many girls, tries to flirt with. It's not even flirting. He just gives a rose and tells "I love you" anybody on the road. Horrible. He tries the same in Vishakhapatnam and he severely fails. He faces severe rejection and he is heartbroken and comes back to Hyderabad after 6 months. And when he comes back to Hyderabad, another weird story starts. He falls in love, or he tells I love you to a local MLA Raja Reddy, and frustrates him to the core that MLA had to come one day to Prem and accept his love to Prem, just because Prem blackmails him that he is going to suicide and end his life if MLA doesn't accept his love and tell I love you too back to Prem. And once the MLA tells I love you too, Prem gets crazy, removes a pistol, shoots the MLA, and then keeps the MLA on gunpoint and starts telling another love story to him. And this love story belongs to the second half, his love story with Nivetha Peturaju. Nivetha Peturaju plays the role of Theera. Prem falls in love with Theera. That is shown as a flashback. Theera tells that she is engaged and after 6 months she is going to marry. But Prem presses on her. He tells her, at least love me for 6 months until you get married so that I can carry good memories, I can build up memories. Really, man? A girl who is engaged to someone else, who is on the verge of marrying somebody else, you want her to love you for 6 months and she too agrees? What is happening? I can't understand what was happening at all. Is this Pagal or Pagalpanti or Pagalpan? I don't know. Whatever definition of Pagal or Pagalpan or Pagalpanti, this is just horrible. And why was Prem narrating the story to the MLA with MLA on his gunpoint? Why did he love MLA? And why did he want the MLA to confess his love to him? What happened to the love story between him and Theera? Did Prem find a lover who can give him love as good as his mother? Did he find a lover whom he can love as he had loved his mother? Forms the rest of the story of Pagal. If you're really interested to watch this movie, this is the plot of the movie. There are a couple of suspenses. I cannot call it as a suspense thriller. There are small petty suspenses which open up. One at the middle of the story, I already said the involvement of MLA in the love story of Prem. The second small suspense reveals at the end of the movie, almost near the end or the climax of the movie. That was one part which was interesting, but the love story, since the first half has totally squeezed away the interest of watching the movie from you, you don't even have the patience to see what happens at the end. I just wanted to know where this Pagalpanti ends. And I knew the climax, and most of the story is predictable. Nothing new in it at all. Coming to the acting, Vishwak Sen, I can't tell he is really good. He's a good actor, no doubt. But in Pagal, the first half, he really looked mad and scary, man. He is acting weird. He is acting eccentric. The title of the movie is Pagal. Okay, why should you act so weird? And Prem, the character Prem is so restless that he wants instant love. He gives a rose to a girl and he just wants her to tell that I love you back, and the love story happening. What is this restlessness? Some scenes, some frames where the love chemistry between Nivetha Peturaju and Vishwak Sen are good. I don't tell they're bad. You can find a few frames, maybe all frames summing up to 10 to 15 minutes makes some good scenes in the movie. The first 10-15 minutes where the chemistry between Vishwak Sen and his mother has been shown when Vishwak Sen was a child, that is pretty good. And some unwanted comedy has been introduced in the movie in the form of Eve teasers. That was not funny at all. Nivetha Peturaju was okay. She looked good, and comparably her role is better. Vishwak Sen, he should be choosing good movies, I should tell. Murali Sharma is good as MLA, but his role is also small. He can pull out any role, and he was good in whatever role he was doing. He was good. In some frames, he looks silly, but so that was not bad. Bhumika Chawla really looked good as mother of the child Vishwak Sen, but what was that role? I don't know. It's not even a guest appearance. 2 to 3 minutes in the movie, that's it. And one thing I really loved, man, the chemistry between Bhumika Chawla and that child, Vishwak Sen as a child. And when he loses his mother, the feelings, the emotions shown by that child, I feel that child, that cute little boy is the best thing in the movie. And also Bhumika Chawla and their chemistry. I wished that chemistry should have extended for at least half an hour. At least I would have got something good to watch in the movie. The music is not great, it is okayish. The cinematography is not great, it is okayish. Naresh Kuppili has directed the movie Pagal. Sorry sir, this is not a movie at all to watch. So final verdict, Pagal is a below average movie. The first half is horrible and torture. You can just skip first half. If you really want to watch Pagal, just go to the last half an hour. Watch first 15 minutes, go to the last 15 minutes and that's it. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.